What is going on? What did we do, Mr. Kitty? Are we becoming a fish? Are we becoming a mermaid? Aw, Mr. Kitty has a new friend! Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Do Not Take This Cat Home. Today, we are going to be trying to get some of the later endings, hopefully 30 through 40, because as you see, we got a lot of the beginning endings, but then when you scroll down, a lot of these are gone. Like all of 32 to 40 are all gone. I don't know if I actually have to unlock that path or I just missed something, which I probably could have missed something. That's something I do quite often. But let's just hop straight into it. These endings surely can't get any more disturbing, right? So, we are not going to take the cat home this time. Let's see. We have, okay, I think this question mark is, yeah, what I need to get unlocked. This is going to get us to the path that we need. So, I believe we fed cat. Have we? Yes, because we did, this would be the chocolate, and then this would be the mouse. So, oh, never mind. Oh, there was a string, okay. We have a different thing this time. Last time, I thought this was the chocolate ending, but the string flashed in front of us. If you don't know, the other episode, we played with the cat using the string. But this time, as you can see, there was a flashback to that scene, which kind of confirms that our character does have some sort of memory about our previous lives. That's pretty interesting. In your right pocket. Yeah, there's the chocolate that I was talking about. Yep, sorry. I'm sorry. Yep, we already had that ending before. Yeah, this is the ending. Oh, I think last time we begged for forgiveness. So this time we are actually going to go inside. Go inside. You decide to cut your losses and head inside. Your sins weigh you down, but you're only human. What more can you do? So this is implying that the cat is God, right? Jeez. Oopsies. You try to ignore the yowls of the neighborhood cat as you go about your chores. You consider preparing dinner. How are you supposed to enjoy it, knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've wronged. You didn't wrong them, though, because in this ending, we thought about giving them chocolate, then remembered chocolate is poisonous, but we didn't actually give them chocolate. So I don't understand why we feel so guilty about this. You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. A fitting punishment for someone like you. You forgo the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. Man, our character, he's feeling really guilty about something he really did not do. Your mind races, but you can't really think of an immediate solution that doesn't require more money. You wish there was something, anything you could do to make things right. Suddenly, your legs start to feel really itchy. You try to lift one to see what's going on, but what rises out of the water isn't a pair of legs. Are we becoming a fish? Are we becoming a mermaid? We're becoming a mermaid! It's a fishtail. You feel dizzy at the sight. Maybe you're hallucinating from stress? You try to climb out of the tub to cool your head, but instead of your hands rising up to brace yourself, a wet fin stretches out to plop onto the rim. It's too weak to hold your weight, and you're startled by the sight. Whoa. How did we... Okay, I guess we're just that clumsy. I guess our character doesn't have the grace of a cat. That you slip and smack your head on the side of the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. You're awake. You think, anyway. You open your eyes and... you're underwater. You must have slid beneath the surface of the bathwater. You gasp instinctively. Except, not really. A bubble simply floats out of your mouth, up, up, up to the surface. You're broke as heck, so you know your bubble bath isn't that big. We shrunk, didn't we? Yep. Shrink? But how? And even if there was a reasonable answer, it wouldn't explain how you haven't drowned yet. Well, we turned into a fish, obviously, man. Keep up with the program, come on. You swim to the edge of the tub and see the truth in your shadow's silhouette. You've been turned into a fish. Are we a bass? I kind of look like a bass. This isn't possible. You don't get to ponder over this, unfortunately, because just then, a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers down at you from beyond the water's surface. And then you realize this is the answer. This is how you're meant to atone. With a heavy heart, you swim up to the surface. Are we being, like, hypnotized? Because, like, we literally just sacrificed ourselves. But in this ending, we literally meet the cat, and then we think about giving it chocolate, and then leave. So he must be hypnotizing us in this ending. Otherwise, it makes zero sense why we would sacrifice ourselves, and zero sense why we'd feel so guilty in the first place, unless he's doing some sort of hypnosis or psychological change. The cat scoops you up, tossing you out of the tub and onto the bathroom tiles. As you flop around, gasping for air or water, you realize the cat wasn't alone. Dozens of hungry eyes peer down at you. You can hear the yowling of what sounds like hundreds of cats outside your bathroom window. You send one last look to the cat before closing your eyes and accepting your fate. Can fish close their eyes? Do fish even have eyelids? I don't even know if they do. At least most, I don't think. I've never seen a fish blink. I don't think they have eyelids. As the cats descend upon you, tearing at your flesh, you find yourself mourning the fact that you're not even big enough to feed them all. Even in the end, you couldn't properly atone. Your efforts, your life, all of it, amounted to nothing. Jeez. Ending 25. Seafood sacrifice. Interesting. So that still wasn't an ending within the 30 mark, but that's okay. You kindly feed some poor hungry cats a fish. How nice of you. Huh, that was an interesting ending. What's going on here? I pressed continue. What's going on? Oh, what is this cutscene? Huh. In the days leading up to my meeting with it, I've been obsessed with a memory. Someone precious to me had found someone precious to them. My best friend. My only friend. I was happy for them, truly. But then, I'd been happy for others too. They promised it wouldn't happen to me again. That they knew how it felt to be told by someone you cared for. That they'd outgrow you and your friendship. That they'd never, ever do such a thing to me. There's not a moment that passes now that I wish I'd risked the pain for their rejection. And just believed them. But I didn't. I pulled away before they could. tried to protect my fragile heart. But it only hurt all the more. Selfish as it was, I had wanted them to fight harder to keep me around. When it appeared before me, it promised to be just that. A friend that would never, ever let me go. A friend that would never, ever leave me. And all I had to do was promise the same thing in return. So what I got from that was that our best friend got married, and when they got married, we decided to push them away because I guess they were growing too old for us, too mature. Like, we didn't want to push them away, but we kind of knew, like, we were going to fade away anyways because, you know, with marriage and stuff and kids, it's kind of hard to be friends at that point if you're not married and stuff. So I kind of get it. And then we met the cat and he promised to be with us. But Mr. Kitty is not being a friend, you know? He's not being friendly. Unless his definition of friend is like a cult. If that's his definition, then wow, we fit perfect. But I don't see it, man. Unless he just strewned his words differently and there's like some sort of loophole. Which I guess maybe he, did a loophole and whatever. But I wonder how Mr. Kitty sees us then. Because in a lot of these endings, he just murders us. So I guess he just sees us as a cult member. But even then, you would think you would treat your cult members kind of nicely, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like this. Oh, now we can skip this part. Weather good today? That good thing. Maybe good luck too? Yes, lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, lucky, so lucky. Man, we're starting to get traumatized by this, aren't we? We're starting to, like, remember every single ending. It's kind of weird that he would actually kill us in the ending where we did take him home, if his promise was to be with us. Or maybe it was fate? Okay, do not take this cat home. Let's see. I wonder if we'll get some different endings, because now we have our memories. Okay, last time we checked pockets, and then this was the mouse ending. Oh yeah, we can spare the mouse. Last time we fed him the mouse. Let's spare the mouse. Does that change anything? Are you sure? Yes, we're gonna spare the mouse. You can hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be so hungry. It must be starving. Spare the mouse this time. Last time we fed it the mouse. Ooh. We spared the mouse, and the mouse got angry and came to kill us. So, not this time though, Mr. Kitty. I'm sorry, buddy. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Isn't it kind of weird how we value some animals' lives more than others? Like cows and chickens, like nobody really values their lives in comparison to like a dog. I always found that interesting. Obviously, certain animals we like because they're cuter or whatever, but have you seen like a baby sheep or a baby cow? Those are pretty cute and we still eat them, so I don't know. I mean, we have to eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan, guys, but I don't know. I always just found that interesting how society chooses which animals we like. I guess the main thing is cows were bred to be cattle and dogs were bred to be friends. We're sparing the mouse this time. Oh! Mr. Kitty? You're mocking me, aren't you? No, I'm not, Mr. Kitty. I promise I'm not mocking you. I need to get all the endings. Wait, Mr. Kitty was actually talking to us? Was he using his mouth or was he talking like telepathically? Last chance. I'm sorry. Hand over the prey. Now. Spare the mouse. I wonder if this will give me a different ending, but we're gonna spare the mouse just because I know this is a different ending. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tight hole in the wall. But you don't pay it much mind. Oh no, he's turned into a furry! You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. Oh, so we kind of knew about this. Yeah, we didn't find it weird. It's so weird that our character doesn't find this weird. I mean, at this point, it makes sense because we've been through so many endings. But I wonder if you picked this as your very first, route, if you would still get that same nonchalant reaction. You know what I'm saying? The cat is hungry after all. You close your eyes in anticipation as the paw gently pulls you back and back and... Ending 26, a life spared. Interesting ending. That one was not very visually or mentally scary, you know? Most of these are psychological, and then some of them have a little bit of gore or scary imagery or whatever. This one, however, had almost none of that. Ending 26, a life spared. You decide not to feed the poor hungry cat a helpless mouse, meanie. Okay, if you look right here with the helpless, it's crossed out. I wonder if that only crosses out if you have ending 27, right here, this one, because this one reveals that the mouse is actually a big threat to us. Or I guess if it's just foreshadowing. Okay, I think we got all of the feed. Did we get all the play? Oh, we can buy a toy? I don't remember being able to do that. Is this a new option? I think this is a new option. I think last time it was all question marks. Okay, let's go buy him a toy. After being out in this alley all alone for who knows how long, you personally think your furry friend deserves something special. I'll be right back, okay? I wonder if this will somehow appease him. A lot of people sacrifice goats to demons. I wonder if we can sacrifice the toy to Mr. Kitty, and that will somehow appease him, or maybe make our death less painful. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure Mr. Kitty won't spare our lives. He never does that. He's a little turd like that. You quickly leave the alley and rush to a nearby pet store. You browse through all the different toys for cats. There are so many to choose from, plush and bright-colored and scented with catnip. But you realize that most of these toys aren't meant for cats to play with alone. You can't stay in the alleyway playing forever, or can we? Is that how it's going to end? And you can't exactly afford to get another cat as a playmate. Another? That's it! You know exactly what to get now. What does my character mean by another? Obviously, we didn't take the cat home, so I guess it's about that ending, that flashback, where we talked about how we're best friends, we're never going to leave our side. So this cat is automatically our friend, I guess, in our eyes, even though we didn't take him home. No way we're going to buy another cat, though, if we don't plan on taking Mr. Kitty home. That would make no sense. Oh, hello, Kitty. I'm going to buy you and put you in the alleyway and abandon you. Yes, that sounds like a healthy, normal thing for a good owner to do. After a quick and successful search of the store, you make your purchase and rush back to the alley, eager to show off your find. I'm back! The alley feels even gloomier after spending time in direct sunlight. It makes you feel that much more prouder of your gift. You skip over to the cat and dig into the store's plastic bag. I've got something for you. The cat leans up, curious about the bag's contents. You pull out your gift to the cat. Ta-da! it's a small cat plushie. I wonder why we are now able to afford this plushie while in the other endings we weren't. Like, did we somehow get money in one of the other endings and I kind of forgot about it? Because I don't remember ever actually acquiring any money in the other endings. Or I guess this could just be because of the flashback, but it would be cool if it actually made a little bit more sense why we suddenly want to do this. Unless, because we have that memory now, we remember that we want to be friends with Mr. Kitty, and that's why we're able to do, like, this peace offering. Because we're like, oh, we need to appease him, or else he's gonna murder us. So maybe that's what we're doing. We're just trying to appease him right now. The plushie is a light orange cream color with burnt sepia stripes. I'm guessing that's a cat breed, making it resemble a tabby cat. The synthetic fur is soft, but not unrealistically so. I wonder, are we gonna turn into the toy? Is our mind going to be possessed into the toy so we have to stay with Mr. Kitty? Is that what's gonna happen? I wonder. How is this going to turn bad? And the large eyes are a pale green, more subdued than you would have expected for a toy. There's no denying it's just a plushie, but the thoughtful details still make it almost uncanny to the real thing, which makes it perfect. A companion for the cat, and one you can actually afford. Win-win. We'll see about that if Mr. Kitty actually considers this a win. That's not all. You give the plushie a little squeak and meow. I know what's gonna happen. He's going to push on the plushie so much that it actually breaks, and then he's gonna wanna push on us to see if we squeak, and we're just gonna go. The cat looks unimpressed. Huh. Well, you think it's cute. Guess your purchase wasn't so successful after all. Darn it, Mr. Kitty. Out of options and lower on cash, you awkwardly place the plushie in the box next to the cat. You get up and turn to leave. You're a few steps away when you hear an electronic meow behind you. Huh? You turn to see the plushie on the ground next to the box. The cat is watching you closely, staring. Ooh, interesting. I have a feeling if we leave, the plushie is going to haunt us, but if we pick up the plushie, Mr. Cat's going to be mad at us. Let's do the Mr. Kitty ending. Well, assuming. I just assume everything. You sigh and go over to pick up the stuffed toy. You really do just want attention, don't you? No, he doesn't! Because when we gave him, like, a whole bunch of attention, like, petting him and stuff, we got killed in, like, the worst way ever. We gave him attention, and it doesn't matter. We play hide and seek with him and stuff, and it doesn't matter. He can't control himself. You hold up the cat doll, examining it a little. It looks a little different. Oh, it's alive. I'm not surprised. Honestly, this is giving me FNAF vibes now, with, like, the living dolls and stuff. Did it just look at you? What is going on? What did we do, Mr. Kitty? The plushie somehow opens its sewn-on mouth before biting into your wrist. But why? I don't understand, Mr. Kitty. What did we do wrong? We brought you a sacrifice. We brought you a plushie just to chill with you. You didn't have to turn your plushie into an evil zombie to bite us. That's not something you have to do. Ow. Stop. You try to fling it off, but its grip on you is strong as it drinks your blood ravenously and frantically. You hit it against the concrete wall of the alley. You try to tear at its sturdy fabric. But try as you might, you can't seem to hurt it or make it stop. It's just a toy after all. Eventually, you start to feel faint, enough to collapse on your knees in defeat. The stuffed doll is drinking more calmly now, as if its previous aggression had been a minor reaction to your desperation. It seems satisfied that you're no longer putting up a fight. You think you blacked out for a second, because though you're still sitting, the next time you're conscious, your eyes are closed. You feel so weak. You have to use all your strength just to pry open your eyes, and when you do, you see a kitten. Its fur a familiar orange cream with bright serpent stripes. It's lapping at your waist. Oh, so Mr. Kitty wasn't trying to kill us. He was just trying to make a little friend. Okay, I'm fine with that. Just please don't kill us, Mr. Little Kitten. Mr. Little Kitten, that's your name now. Aww. The kitten lifts his head and looks up at you with piercing pale green eyes. It meows at you with a high squeaky pitch, mouth covered in blood. It'd be downright adorable if you weren't about to die from blood loss. Of course we're about to die from blood loss. Mr. Kitty couldn't have made the kitten come to life with one drop of blood. It had to be like an entire person's worth of blood. Mr. Kitty, you are literally like a god demon. Why do you make it so it takes so much blood to make a new kitten? The kitten is so tiny. It doesn't need that much blood. Why do you do the things that you do? The cat strolls into the line of vision and picks up the kitten. Aw, Mr. Kitty has a new friend. Mr. Kitty's already shown more affection to Mr. Little Kitten than he has to us this entire gameplay, pretty much. 99% of the time, he's just pure evil. He hates us for some reason. It gives you an undiscernible look. Before turning away, the cat carries the kitten back to the box and starts to carefully and dutifully clean it. You sway and find you can't right yourself before falling to the ground. It would seem in the end, you gotten the cat a playmate after all. Ending 34, Living Doll. Okay, we finally got one of like the 30 endings. Nice. That was our goal from the beginning. Living Doll. You end up getting a cat, a nice companion. Yes, we did. But why it had to take all of her blood, I don't know. Why can't Mr. Kitty just use one drop of blood or manifest a cat out of thin air? I don't know. Why does Mr. Kitty do the things that he does? Find out next episode where I try to unearth Mr. Kitty's secrets. If you guys liked the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will upload another episode here soon. I will catch you guys later.